Everyone, welcome to game number 11 of our warrior series. We are closing in. Can you hear the shady dig is coming? I can. Good stuff, good stuff. And we're playing against another mage. So I have to say that I played a lot better this game. At 2 games where it was a little bit wonky. This mulligan was fairly straightforward. My deck struggles early. I get two 2-drops. I keep two 2-drops. Ratty Weaponsmith really good on coin as well, because we have the option to play a bomber on 2 and a bomber on 3, and then a Ratty Weaponsmith on 4, or play a bomber on 2 and coin out a Ratty Weaponsmith on 4. So looks like we are in for a little bit of esports here. Will our bomber kill his micro machine? Yes or no? We shall see. Ooh la la, 1 bomb phase, 2 bombs phase. Nope. Still a good bomber though. I mean, 2 extra phase damage with my deck. I'll take it. Thank you. That's the free arcane shot to the face. It's a steady shot. Alright. So I feel like our opponent has to trade here. He doesn't know that we don't have a Taskmaster in the hand. He really wants to go face because Micro Machine is just a high priority target. But I mean, if he goes face, I can coin out the Weaponsmith, kill it with my face. All kinds of nasty stuff can happen. So I mean, he wants to, he really wants to, but then he regains his sense and is like, I probably should trade. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff Warrior can do for 1 damage. Inner Rage, Whirlwind, Back to Work, all these things. Alright, looks like our opponent is debating what his turn 3 is. It's probably not a great turn 3 then, like not a Spider Tank or Noga Brute. People just slam those things. So it's going to be a secret. Okay, so that can be anything right now. The play that we kind of want to do is coin out the Weaponsmith, but against a mirror entity it's pretty annoying. Against a mirror entity, playing the bomber and then coining out a heroic strike to kill the bomber seems pretty legit. So I feel like that's the best way to go right now, seeing as when I have 0 information, I'm going to assume it's a mirror entity. Another 2 damage by the bomber, so that's already 4 free damage, which is pretty good. Not a mirror entity, probably a duplicate then. That's like my first guess is mirror, second guess is dupe. It can be anything, of course. But after, okay, everything starts to point in the direction of a duplicate now. You can see this by the opponent I'm just going to play this duplicate on turn 3, and then play this shredder on turn 4, and then he says like, well, would you be so kind to kill the shredder for me? I get more shredders. Very nice, yes. So whenever this happens, I have this big urge to say like, well, screw you, mage. I'm not going to do the work for you. I'm not going to give you more shredders, because if I kill your first shredder, consistency-wise, I'll probably have to kill your other shredders. So here I'm just saying, well, that's a very nice value setup you got there, mage. But I got news for you. I'm gonna go face. Even though this seems like the easiest trade in the world, right? Bomber into shredder, I'm saying no. I cannot win the game if I give you more shredders. It's just not gonna happen, right? I mean, I'm gonna have to kill all those shredders. Nope. Ain't nobody got time for that. I'm going to let your shredder kill one of my guys if you want to. So I'm just gonna play the Arathi Weaponsmith after I make sure that it's not a Vaporize or an Ice Barrier. But at this point I was fairly certain, okay, it's going to be a duplicate. So there we go, lots of face damage, and we're like, alright, deal with it, my friend. I have a lot of reach in this deck. This hand alone contains 10 damage from the Arcanite Reaper plus another 8, so this is 18 damage over 2 turns at 1 point. Which is pretty legit, 18 damage, right? He's on 21. So, I mean, if one of these guys and my face... Alright, another secret. It's pretty annoying. Now we have to do the whole checklist again, see what everything could be. He's seeing whether he wants to ping our Weaponsmith or not. This, by the way, an awesome point, by the way, right? He threatened to ping my 3-3 target, and I think he's mind gaming me. I think he's essentially saying, do I ping it? Do I not ping it? Why would someone want to put that on 2 HP? Blizzard, right? So he's like, I will just give him the idea that I have a Blizzard, and then he will have to trade, and then we get so many shredders. And I'm just like, well, mage, that's all good for you, but I still don't want to give you shredders. This is actually a pretty fun play that we're gonna do here. It just essentially makes the mage hate his life. He's like, I mean, I've set up for this value shredder. you're going to give me shredders, damn it. And I keep saying like, I'm sorry, mate, I don't have to give you anything. The duplicate only goes off on my turn, so for me it's fairly easy. Especially with this deck, it's really easy to say this. It was like, screw you, I'm going face. I mean, you can do that with this deck. So now I'm operating under the assumption that the second secret is a mirror entity, which makes things a bit complicated, because if I'm going to coin out a Rocketeer, kill the Rocketeer, he's going to get more Rocketeers. But I figure he doesn't have the mana to play them all. And hey, it's not a mirror entity. Alright, which makes us think it's a Vaporize or an Ice Barrier or a Counterspell. But I used coin, so it's no Counterspell. There we go, Vaporize. Pew, 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 pew. Lots of face damage. And here the mage is just saying, like, what's going on? What's going on? Like, he's saying this guy is just going face and it's working, right? He's just like, holy cow, I'm down to 11 HP. So here it's basically I call it the moment supreme of this game of chicken. I had it before with the Knife Juggler. You basically say, yes, you have to trade. You have to kill your own shredder. You're not going to get the duplicate value. And that feels so good, because he spent his entire turn 3 on that card. And a good way to punish him is just say like, well, screw you, man. I'm not going to reward you for playing slow. I am not going to give you your duplicate value. Yeah. So here there are a couple lines to go. We could use Heroic Strike and Cleave to clear the board, but we've brought him this low already. I feel if we just Arcanite him to the face, we really set up for lethal. I mean, there's almost nothing he can do to prevent the lethal, apart from, say, does Ice Barrier even cut it? If we knock him down to 6, next turn got 8. No, yeah, he's 1 HP from dying if he Ice Barriers here. But Ice Block, of course, would do the trick. Ice Block would do the trick. And you're gonna see me get a little bit paranoid at the end if I want to finish the game, because that could still be an Ice Block. We don't have 100% confirmation that that is indeed a duplicate, but right now we smelled it from a mile away, right? Turn 3 duplicate, turn 4 shredder. It's a signature move. It's kind of like turn 4 duplicate, turn 5 belcher. These mages, they love to do it. So here, I think the best strategical approach is to still use the Heroic Strike first. That way we can use our face in his face, get full confirmation if it is indeed an Ice Block, that I can still use my Arcanite, my Arcane Golem and my Cleave to hopefully hit his Wind Fury Harpy and take it out. Still gonna be in trouble if it's an Ice Block, but it's duplicate, right, guys? I mean, it's something, but you have to convince yourself when you're at this point. You don't want to lose to an Ice Block. And there we go, boom shakalaka, 9 phase. It's duplicate. We knew it all along. Just a little bit of doubting at the end. So GG, well played for game number 11. Another quick, strong game of the Face Warrior, basically punishing an opponent that made a super value-oriented play on turn 3. So do I always go this face train aggressive? Not always, of course, but an opponent that essentially skips turn 3 has to be punished. And that may sound weird, but if you are going to reward the opponent for his slow play and play the value game with him, you are not going to win. You will not beat a mage in value if he is going to get 2 more piloted shredders and still gets a 2-drop out of the first shredder when you kill it with your bomber. You're just not going to outvalue that, especially not with a fast deck like this. So you have to say to yourself, okay, he spent his entire turn 3 doing 0 for board development. I am just going to be aggressive now, not reward him for his value play. I'm not going to play the same game as him. I'm going to be aggressive, and he gets to see if he can stop me from killing him after he skipped his entire turn 3, just playing to get more cards. Alright, guys, so I'll see you all next time, which is tomorrow, and I hope you guys are enjoying the series.